Here, what's good, people? It's your boy Tamziri back again with another episode 88 of the weekly patch notes. You know, from X to Skip, to boys. With me, I've got Kid Kojo. What's good, fam?
Chilling. How you doing, bro?
Chilling like a villain as well. And yeah, once again, we don't have Max as he's currently doing big things. So yeah, still no ETS when we'll get him back, but we'll keep him in our. I mean, nothing's wrong with him. He fine. He chilled. But anyways, yeah. Welcome to the show. Please do leave a like and subscribe because we promise you will be entertained. Well, with whatever BS that we bring episodes. You know what I'm saying? But before we get started, do you have any admin or updates, Kojo?
None.
No, I don't have much on my side either. Besides, I wanna do. What would a Warframe stream even encompass? I don't even know. Because I mean, we farmed Kill Me. So yeah, update to the listeners. Obviously, you guys may have seen in October of this year, Kill Me was released. I don't even know how to explain the Warframe, but yeah, she utilizes strings and all other type of buffs and debuffs as a form of combat, which is pretty dope. So she recently got released. Myself and Kojo, as well as our mate Albert, have been farming the absolute SHIT to try get that Warframe as well as the weapons and stuff. So yeah, pretty dope. I may or may not play Warframe on the next stream because I mean I did miss the previous one, so apologies to y'all for that. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Kill Me on Warframe, definitely do check it out. And yeah, let's get right into it. Starting with the gaming news. Kojo, do you have any gaming news worthy stuff?
I have one thing.
Hey, what's up?
So, earlier this week, or this past week, let me say, by the time this episode goes up, earlier this past week, Jeff Keighley dropped the nominees for the Game Awards. Heading into this, the Game Awards this year is the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards, so congratulations to Jeff and his team for keeping it up for so long, celebrating games as controversial as their awards can be. Speaking of controversy, we had some here. So, I don't know if you've seen the nominees, Tommy.
I haven't, because I was gonna actually tell you about them if we weren't gonna raise it, but yeah, I've seen some of them.
What do you think?
Okay, so for what I've seen so far, I don't understand why Astrobot has been nominated for like almost fucking everything at this point. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of okay. I still don't know why Prince of Persia is even a mentioned game, but hey, to each their own. It was interesting seeing some other games like, especially ones games for Impact. That's always just been an interesting category for me because it's things I've never. Okay, I mean, I've heard of some of these when they're announced. For example, like Indica. I mean, I remember we heard of that. Never as well. I don't agree with most of the nominees, but that's probably because I just don't own the games.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, like it's looking interesting. Not gonna lie. Certain games that I knew would be here are here, so I'm happy about that. I'm keen to see what's gonna happen on the 13th of December.
Yeah. Same. From my side, the Astrobot was a game that took people by surprise. Well, people expected it to be good, and then it was better than people thought it was, or thought it would be. So I'm not surprised to see that one there. Balatro, on the other hand, I knew it was a great game, but Game of the Year contender, I did not expect that. I'm happy to see that it's there because it's an indie game, a debut indie game. So, indie devs getting their flowers. I'm glad Black Myth Wukong is there for Game of the Year. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, it's okay. Metaphor Refantasio from the creators of, when I saw that it was from the creators of Persona, or the minds behind Persona, I knew it was going to be highly regarded, and it is. Now, my beef, Tommy, and you're probably going to hate me for this, but my beef is with Elden Ring being here.
Shadow of the Erdtree.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's a DLC.
Fair enough.
And that's my whole complaint. I have two rules about Game of the Year. The two games that cannot be in Game of the Year, for my opinion, are DLCs and remakes.
Yes, I agree.
because it's just unfair. Like you can like look if I think it is in best RPG. I don't know if Shadow of the Earth Tree is in best, but it's in other categories. Fine, I get it. If it's the best RPG, it's an RPG. If it's the best RPG of the lot, fine. But to say Game of the Year, nah, fam. I'm sorry. And I hope in my heart of hearts, no offense, but I hope that it doesn't win. Because if it wins, it's just people are just not. Because a lot of people people love Elden Ring, but even they have to admit that. Even they admit that this is not it makes no sense.
I don't know, hey, because I feel the hype around Elden Ring, I wouldn't say it's died down, but I mean, if you really think about it, before Shadow of the Earth Tree, right, we had big streamers still streaming like the original game, you know, Cenat doing his whole thing and whatnot and all this and this. The DLC came out, I wasn't seeing much. I was not seeing much.
Really?
You know, obviously, like, dude, yeah, because like there was so much hype. I haven't even seen any new cosplays from the new DLC. You know, people bitching about a certain boss. We all know Radon. We all know Millennia. We all know this, but who from the Earth Tree have people been bitching about? I'm just not seeing enough complaints.
Really? Interesting.
Maybe it's just like a niche amount of people I watch on Twitch, but damn.
I think so, because like I remember the night of the release, everybody was waiting. Like on Twitch, the numbers were insane. Everybody was sitting there waiting. Kai was waiting, Asmongold, everybody underneath the sun. I think Moist Critical was also waiting. They were just waiting for that time to like tick and then for everybody to jump in. It was insane. Obviously, some people couldn't play at that time because, you know, it was demon hours for certain people like Europe or Asia. So those streamers had to wait until the next day.
Some of us are just broke.
Yeah. It's like, look, don't get me wrong. I understand that the Shadow of the Earth Tree is it feels like it's an own game because it's a huge area, new bosses. Like it has more content than some new games that come out. I get that. But it's an add-on.
Yeah, it's not as big as an actual game.
Yeah, it's an add-on. Like but anyway, that's just me. But you know me and award shows, the main reason I watch the game awards is because of the trailers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The awards are just bonus for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I've become dated with award shows because they're just a popularity contest, you know. But like again, this like I'm happy to see Balacho's getting his flowers. You know, I'm happy to see that, and also obviously Black Myth Wukong. Happy to see that it's getting its flowers as well. You know, so yeah. Other than that, the only other category that I was not really sore about, but I was questioning was the Content Creator of the Year award.
Okay, yeah.
The nominees are fine. And look, I'm not a Cenat glazer. I'm not. But I think that it is a huge mistake that he was snubbed. Huge.
Oh no, I agree with you. I agree with you fully.
It's just a shame. Like, and the thing is, going into it, I knew that he was going to get snubbed, but some part of me was like, no, dude, after everything he's done this year in terms of gaming and everything else, surely they would have noticed it. Surely someone would have noticed that, nah, this dude, he broke Twitch records for his gaming streams. Come on. But nope, I was wrong. But I'm surprised. No, what's the quote? I'm not surprised or angry. I'm just disappointed. That's the quote.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But... And the thing is, the way I actually like you said games for impact. I like the category of games for impact because it's games that I'm interested in, like games that, you know, deal with deep topics and issues and things like that. So those games interest me to take a look at. So every time because those games usually go under my radar. Indica, I knew about. What's the other one that was nominated?
Neva,
I knew about. Life is Strange, I knew about.
And then something Crate for Storm, what?
Yeah, the others I didn't know about. So it's just going to be interesting to see the awards. Again, I can't wait for the day. I don't know if we're going to stream it. We have to discuss it.
Oh, yeah, no, probably. Probably be because it's on a Friday.
Is it?
Well, 2 a.m. PST. So.
Oh, yeah, same time.
Friday AM. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, same demon hours like last year. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, that's it for my news.
Cool. Away. From my side, gaming news wise, yeah, don't really have much to say besides the whole. So I watched a video on like Sea of Thieves and why a lot of people think Sea of Thieves is dying, and the whole spin around it was to say that like, look, it's one thing to, you know, keep giving us new maps and all these type of new mini adventures and all this, but they really, really desperately need to fix the PV. So I don't want to say recently because I don't actually remember when it was first released, but Sea of Thieves had like a mini PVE type version, so to speak, safer seas as they call it, whereby you're limited to how much experience you get with regards to the different companies that you serve while you're on the seas, right? And then you can't exceed a certain level. Yeah, so hence you've got level cap. So now if they just made that normal, or at least like a lot of people have been preaching, just give us custom servers, allow us that much at least. They just refuse to do it every single time, and they refuse to also optimize their servers so that like anyone who's close to the home servers of Sea of Thieves is going to benefit a whole lot more with the terms of like latency and ping and shit. So it really saddens me because I mean I work my bums off, bro, to get Pirate Legend, and I'm still on, you know, on the routes to try get Athena's, but I don't know if I'll ever see Athena's curse, to be honest. I got to a point where I just stopped and I watched other people get it just to see the points of view. But yeah, now the company has addressed that they are aware of all the people's feedback and everything, and same corporate type of response that we get where we're looking into it, we're going to give you guys some more things and welcome back, you know, old players, blah blah blah. So yeah, we'll see with regards to that. Yeah, that's all I have for gaming news. Moving on to the gaming corner, are there any interesting releases, you know?
Absolutely nothing. There's just one that came out that everybody was looking forward to, and that's, I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl.
Oh yeah, I watched Insum play it, as well as Hollow. Yeah, looks sick.
This was last year, I think it was the PC Gamer during like the E3 type of thing, like during that period where they were doing a most anticipated games, and I think this was number one, Stalker 2. And I remember Asmongold was watching it, and he was like, "It makes no sense how that's the most anticipated game over something like Shadow of the Erdtree." This was last year.
Yes.
And, you know, but Stalker 2 has been highly anticipated and highly anticipated by a lot of people. And a lot of people who are looking forward to it are enjoying it. But there are certain people who look at it and be like, look, we get the excitement, but it has issues, you know. And it was released on PC, Xbox Series. It's an FPS game, November the 20th. It's sort of like a post-apocalyptic type of thing. It reminds me of Metro type of vibes, but instead of underground, it's, you know, Metro is also above ground, but this one is like, you know, the anomalies and things like that. It's very interesting. Guess its Metacritic score, Tommy.
I'm gonna go with an 83.
Okay, 74.
Oh, okay. Well, it looked okay.
It looked fine, but I think people are citing performance issues. The game feels empty, this and that, and this and that. So.
Oh yeah, the usual of games that get released.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's from my side. What about you?
I mean, I don't know if this was like recent, but the Spiritborn for Diablo 4 is out. So if by the time this obviously gets out, this episode, you would have missed the chance to play as the new class, the Spiritborn. So how can I explain the Spiritborn? It's basically like monks, because you can use martial arts, and you also invoke spirits of the animals. So you've got like gorilla, all this. Like, it's, at first I thought to myself, this is very similar to druid mixed with like witch doctor, because, you know, you can invoke certain spirits, use poisons and all this. honest. But I mean, it's dope. It's kind of like you're playing Udyr from League of Legends, technically. That's the best way I can put Spiritborn. But yeah, it's kind of okay, I guess. I'm not running in this new season, to be honest. I'm just going to be jamming my old characters and just gearing them up. Just enjoying casually. I'm done trying to catch up with the rush, of all the newly released seasons in Diablo 4. Look, dude. But yeah, that's all me. Which brings us to the halfway point. If you're enjoying this episode so far, please do leave a like and subscribe. Moving on to content creator news. Don't have much besides the fact that it was pretty sick to see Cenat bring on Dashie as well as Chris Brown. The sad part for me though was when he brought on DashieXP. Now I've been watching Dashie since he actually came out on YouTube, which is 2010. So I'm watching for that long. And I mean, it's crazy how Guy keeps up his, character, I should say, because to this day, I have not seen what Dashie is like off of the cameras. Cameras, like, even when he's getting interviewed by, Timothy Chatarangsu, I hope I said his name right, aka former Timothy Delaghetto. Dashie is still humble and all this type of stuff, like less energy, but he's still got that accent of his, bro. That's like, dog, you can't tell this guy's Dominican. So you hear his accent, and it's wild. But anyways, he kept it up for Cenat, which was pretty dope. There were moments where I'm like, okay, why does it seem like Dashie's kind of breaking character? Like, man was looking not angry or whatever, but it's just like, it's one of those where if you're going to invite me on your show, let me still do my thing as your guest. I can't meld into your thing or like your energy. So I think Kai was like bewildered about how Dashie has his energy, and Dashie kept having to say, nah, this is my thing. This is what I do. I was like, okay. No beef though. I mean, it was a great, wholesome stream. Let me actually get to the wholesome part. Where Dashie then kind of hinted about like, retiring from YouTube. Now that broke my heart. When the conversation went in that direction, that broke my heart, because Dash pretty much exposed like, I've been doing this for 14 years now. Next year is going to be 15. And he kept talking about how, you can't do something forever, this and this and this. A lot of people keep asking him about like, when does he plan to retire? Is he going to retire? And then he said to Cenat, and again, this could be cryptic. We don't know what it means, what Dashie means by it, but he's like, you caught me at a right time. So then I was just like, what do you mean? And then like, cause like, Dash was just basically saying to Cenat, saying like, you caught me at a right time to make content. And then when he's like, Dash, when do you plan to retire? He's like, I don't know, maybe 10 years, might even be next year. That scared me, bro. The whole Chris Brown interaction was flipping hilarious. Chris Breezy ain't as bad as, we all think. Obviously, he did what he did in the past, but, the whole separating art from the artist and all that. But, that's all I have for content creator news. Besides Asmongold trying to be a glazer for Donald Trump at this point, but whatever. Kojo, any content creator news from your side?
So yeah. So the nominees for Kitty Cinderella Streamer Awards are out.
Hey, okay.
And you should go take a look at them. Tell me, they're pretty interesting. I think there are 27 categories. And the reason why I actually remembered that, the nominees were out. So I was watching this one streamer and she was nominated for an award. I'm like, oh yeah, so the nominees are out, cool. And then later on, I saw that Emiru came out and said that she's not going. And the reason why she's not going is because she said that she's nominated for Just Chatting Streamer and Streamer of the Year. But she was like, isn't it interesting how, or isn't it funny or whatever? Actually, no, let me find her exact quote. So she said, and I quote, yeah, guys, I'm nominated for Streamer of the Year. Don't you guys think it's kind of funny how the token woman is in every big category but the woman category? I wonder why. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Whatever. I'm not going. I know a lot of people were like, how is Emmy Streamer of the Year and Just Chatting Streamer but not in the female category, end quote. So yeah, That's so it's not really a beef with anybody. She just feels uneasy about these nominations, so she's not going. But the nominees are very interesting. I'm just gonna skip to the main one that everybody wants to hear, and that is the Streamer of the Year awards. Tammy, do you guess, other than Emiru, which I just did, you want to know who else is in this category? Guess who else is in this category. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including Emiru. So
Valkyrie is still part of it.
she's nominated for awards, but not Streamer of the Year.
Oh lol. You said Cenat got his like snubbed, right?
That's from the Game Awards.
Oh shit. Well then, yeah, Streamer was definitely.
Yep, he's here.
Okay. Please don't say Iron Mouse.
No, but she's nominated for another category.
Okay. Jinxie is still too small for that. Pichu and Pokemon just make podcasts now. This just goes to show I just watch Cenat nowadays, bro. Shit. Asmongold? No?
No.
Okay, good. Candace Owens?
No.
I don't know then. I don't know who else.
Okay, so it's Cenat, as you said, Emiru, Show Speed.
Oh yes, I forget he exists. Right.
K-Drill.
Who?
K-Drill, the League of Legends player. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right.
See, again, this is what I mean. This is that bullshit. I don't know, but okay.
Nigga, you know K-Drill.
Do I?
The League of Legends guy. Nigga, you know this guy.
Okay.
The guy who streams League of Legends, and I was like, he's streaming when the finals, the worlds were happening, finals, he had more viewers than the actual League of Legends.
He's the dude who pretty much analyzes the shit. Okay. I mean, good for him, I guess.
Yeah, and lastly, I don't know if you know this guy, but it's a guy called Pirate Software.
Oh yes, 100%. I'm amazed he's actually voted. That's crazy.
Same. And I like Pirate Software, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's dope, but I didn't think he was like that big enough to be considered for such. Okay, well.
No, he's huge. He streams to like 14K plus people every stream. That's just on Twitch, and he streams to like 2K, 3K on YouTube.
I don't know why I'm used to like people pulling numbers like Cenat to be the ones who matter.
Yeah. No, Cenat is on another level of his own, man.
Yo, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's those 5. And yeah, Jinxie's nominated for Gamer of the Year, so it's Queso. So it's Tens, Clicks.
No ways. Seriously, Queso.
Yeah, Queso. Gamer of the Year, I know, right?
Wow, that's wild. Okay.
So the award that Emiru was talking about was the Sapphire Award, and this is the description of the Sapphire Award, and I quote: Best female/marginalized gender streamer of the year. This award recognizes a streamer who, like a Sapphire, is formed against the odds. In an industry where 97% of the top streamers are male, this award is dedicated to streamers who identify as female or a marginalized gender and have excelled in entertaining at the highest level of 2024, end quote.
That's stupid.
And the nominees are Valkyrie, Senna, Miss Mika, who I watch, I think she's pretty cool, Extra Emily, and tell me your favorite female streamer of all time, Iron Mouse.
Can see why Emiru, is not gonna go. It's so stupid.
Yeah, but yeah, so those are the people. Other than that, it's the normal people you know of that are nominated for awards. NMP is here, a bunch of other people that you know of that are, in that circle are here. But a lot of people that I really wouldn't have guessed would be here,
I wonder how the after party is gonna go.
Well, you know who's not gonna be there, so.
Yeah, 100%. Because I mean, with like NMP LOL, I mean, didn't he split from his girl?
Yeah, but I don't think I think she's still in where she's from. I think she's Norwegian. So.
Oh, okay. So she's no longer in the social circle anymore.
No, I don't think she is. I think she's still friends, but not physically. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, just a minx. Shame, bruh. You can't go. It's fine.
So, there's best stream collab, right? And I'm looking at the collabs.
Cenat's not on there, bro. I swear to God.
No, he is with Drewski and Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Guess which other Guess what other collab is here? I did not expect to see this one.
A big eye show speed on not Ronaldo.
No.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Aiden Ross and Donald Trump.
That's stupid, bro. If you said like Joe Rogan podcast and Donald Trump, okay, but like, okay.
Hey man, it was a big stream. I'm not gonna lie.
I suppose, but it's Aiden, man. It's Aiden. Aiden at this point is that type of kid where it's just like you could bully him, but I mean, rather than laughing, you just feel sorry for him. Okay, well, good for him, I guess.
The Stream Awards will be on 8th of December, 2024, and it'll be at 1 o'clock our time, Tommy. So if you want to watch.
Wait, 8th or the 13th?
No, this is the Streamer Awards, not the Game Awards.
Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting. My bad. Okay, well, 1 a.m. Nah, miss me, bro.
Yeah, I'm not interested. I've never watched any of these. I've never watched the QT Cinderella Awards. No offense to her, but Streamer Awards, again.
Yeah, like really no offense to QT and
no.
Big.
Yeah.
But like it's not interesting. Oh.
No, it's not interesting. It's like like the event is amazing. Like she puts on an amazing event. You can see there's so much production and value and money that goes into it. But again, especially with awards like this, it's just friends. Not that it's just friends. I mean, there are people who aren't friends with the people. Like, Keita Sinola has come out and said she isn't by no way has any hand in who's nominated, which is true. You can see that people actually go and vote themselves for who they want to be a nominee, and then they collate that. So, but again, I don't know. It's just not my type of. I'll just prefer to watch streamers on their own, and it's not just their award show. But it's a cool place to network and meet and have fun and just chill with your fellow content creators, I guess. So
yeah, I suppose. I mean, I think things only get lit at the after party anyways.
True. But yeah, that's it for my content creator news.
Away. So moving on to esports. Now, something very interesting, which I absolutely love, but it's a no hate towards Amaranth at all. It is really no hate towards the queen. But so a team of gamers who are not your typical professional esports Rainbow Six team called CL4L, which I don't remember what it stands for. I just know the 4L is for life, but I'm not sure what the CL is for. But anyways, so in Rainbow Six Siege, you play in a team of I've forgotten if it's 5 or 6 now, bro. I know Overwatch switched to 5, so I think it's still 6 in Rainbow Six. Yeah, it would be weird if it was 5 and they called Rainbow Six. But anyways, so CL4L are a group of gamers who just meet up after work. Each of them has their own lives. They're just normal people, but they play a shit ton of Siege together. So much so that they entered into the Siege tournaments, the big ones, like very big tournaments. And they were wiping teams out left, right. The likes of C9, like Cloud9's teams, Team Liquid's teams. I forget what Bolo's team is. Even gave them a run for their money. And, they've had losses here and there, obviously, but wins as well, which is the real surprise towards this is because they're not actually a brand or like an actual esports organization. Obviously, like the ones I mentioned before, come from a big organization, or they were a team of random individuals put together. So the likes of Amaranth's team as well took a huge beating against CL4L, which is just, well, for one, it's not good for Amaranth's esports team. Because I think the last time a group of YouTubers tried to start a esports team of their own, they were met with hectic things like, whose team was it? I think it was Moist Critical's team that couldn't get into the Apex finals because of visa regulations or some shit.
I know they were able to, but then they had to separate from the org.
Oh, yes, because org was American and they had Canadians in it. I don't know.
Something like that,
Yeah. So, yeah, good on the team for definitely doing what's most improving to people. that at the end of the day, it's not about how great the brand of the organization is. It's how well your players can communicate with each other and actually have like, I don't want to say like a sense of belonging, but it's just like, look, I understand my bro so much that I understand the synergy and his next move because I've played with him for so much. Whereas, you know, esports players nowadays, to them, that's just another contract. You know, they are contracted to play with those people in their team until the next contract opening season, some shit like that. So yeah, good on them for that, for CL4L. My esports news. Kojo, any from your side?
No, nothing.
Nada. All right. But yeah, I mean, obviously as the year comes to close, pretty much the excitement that's on everyone's mind is the Game Awards, which once again the nominees are up, so you guys can go vote on I think it's TGA, the Gaming Awards website. So go vote there. Let us know in the comments who you voted for, so that we can start making bets and predictions and whatnot in preparation for the Game Awards once it comes through. But yeah, that's been your boy Tamziri giving you episode 88 of the weekly patch notes from Skip. With me was Kid Kojo, and we will check you guys in the next episode. Stay good, stay healthy, and recharge your soul. Just recharge your soul. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, check you guys on the next one. Peace.